Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Hard Drive 32, a channel dedicated to the creation of 32-bit games. I'm your host, Alex Olkin. Great to have you here. So, this is wild. I'm going to attempt to stream across Instagram, Twitch, and YouTube all at the same time every day. We'll see. This is quite the setup, and there's things I'm still going to be working out. For example, I'll give you one thing, which is the Instagram side of things. If you do want to chat with me while I'm on Instagram, you'll sadly have to go to YouTube or Twitch. Both are at Hard Drive 32. If you go onto those, you'll be able to say hello. Look at that hair. Well, thank you, Linda. Actually, I love Linda. If you want to give a test here, I'm also streaming on Instagram. If you want to jump on there and tell me how that's looking, I think I'm going to be able to do both at the same time. I'm going to take a snapshot of my computer screen at the moment too for posting later, because the setup to get this working is complicated is what I shall say. Oops, some of it I can't snap a photo of due to confidential reasons. There you go, snap a little shot here. But I think this might work out really cool. So you'll have to tell me how Instagram is working, and hopefully with this all set up it'll just work. Yeah. By the way, sorry guys about yesterday's stream not being there. It was just a case of my computer, my router is having some really bad problems. I've tried everything online to get the DNS all set up. Didn't quite work. That's okay. We'll be able to figure it out from there. And then this morning I ran into the same problem again. But hopefully by tomorrow's stream I will have it. Is that working though? Oh no. Let me see here. I'm glad you told me. Let me see what happens if I do this. Okay. Let's see if it's working now. I don't know if this madness I'm trying to pull off works. Alright, try yourself a reset. And we'll see if it's working. Be wild that it is working, by the way. It's a program called Yellow Duck, which I'm gonna go ahead and post in chat for those that want to try it out. But it's called Yellow Duck and it lets you stream to Instagram from your desktop. So that's why, oh my gosh, it's working? Crazy. So, sorry guys, I was gonna switch over for a second. This is working? Oh man, this is fantastic then. I don't know what kind of bitrate I'm gonna be able to maintain for it. But I'll pop into chat, Yellow Duck, in case any of you guys out there want to live stream Instagram from your computer. This is the way to do it apparently. And what I ended up doing was I have two different sets of OBS running. One has my desktop one, the other one has my Instagram one with the resolution set right. And then what I do is I made my desktop Instagram virtual camera. I turned it into a virtual camera, then had my other OBS play the virtual camera. And the sound isn't going to be quite the same just because of the way audio inputs are set up. But yeah, cool guys. I am so happy that that's working. Yeah, the only downside is I'm not going to be able to see what people are saying, I don't think, on Instagram. So if you're on here on Instagram and you're watching me, mea culpa. I wish I could say hola to you, but I do recommend go to Hard Drive 32 on YouTube or Twitch and you'll be able to say something to me. Otherwise, let's enjoy your morning here and just watch me do some 3D modeling. And my computer's seemingly working, so this is great. Alright, so this is where we left off for Val, our lead character for the game, prototype game Aspire. And the concept for her is, I wanted someone that's like Bruce, it's gonna be like Bruce Willis. And so throughout the game, she's gonna be, the basic premise is you'll make your way up this tower and it's infested by these insect humanoid hybrids. And it's kind of like she'll get battered and bruised and beat up, but she's always going to persevere and like find solutions to things. So that's kind of like her character is the John McClane thing, even in the fact that she is climbing up a skyscraper, as it were. And in this case, it's a megastructure like the Burj Khalifa in Dubai. All right, so background illustrations of the reference ones, and now we are working on the hair, which is the part I'm most scared of, but that is okay. Man, I'm thrilled that that is actually working, by the way. I did not expect the Instagram Live to work, so that's really cool. Okay. Yeah. If only there's, I'll look into later how I can see Instagram chat at the same time. Like, maybe it's something where I could just, maybe I can pop it up on my desktop as well. For now, though, the silent cries of anyone on Instagram as I'm unable to chat with them. Let's see here. I gotta get my head back in the game. I had my morning consumed with working on technical stuff. I'm not even thinking about my creative side anymore. Which, speaking of creative side, I have been reading a manga called Blue Period. And it's a story about a boy who decides that he wants to go to an art college in Japan. And he was the type that was always just a really studious person, did what would be financially or responsibly successful. So essentially, like, top student, was wanting to become a accountant, that sort of thing. And it wasn't until a friend of his got him into art that he kind of discovered his passion and love for art. And it's all about that personal journey. But the thing is, it doesn't feel like a shonen show, aka it's a very realistic portrayal of like working as an artist. And what I really love is just how so many of the personal challenges he faces are true to art. So if you pursue art and you want a great read of Japanese manga, check out Blue Period. They also have an anime that just came out for it, which I guess people were stoked about for a long time now. It was kind of one of those like long awaited releases, but I love it. Also, I don't know if this is gonna be the case. I think it's gonna become a boys love yaoi romance. As I'm reading through this story, I'm like, oh, these friends might not just be his friends. So if that's your thing as well, I think it might actually eventually get into some romance stuff with some of his friends. Who knows though? It's fascinating. It's cool. It also has just like killer art. The thing is, so many things we'll talk about art, but they themselves won't have great art within it. And this is not the case. Like, whenever a student in this manga creates an art piece, you're like, oh, that's legitimately great, and it's not derivative of something else, like a different famous art piece. So it's just like, yeah, this manga took a lot of hard work. It's pretty inspiring. All right. I don't know, I'm just checking on my Instagram for one more second here. Just see if there's any way I could possibly see my thing while it's live, and I don't think I can. So now I'm gonna bust out what's called the grease pencil. This hair I'm having a hard time with. I had hair difficulties with the first model I did too, because you have to get it to match up with the person's scalp as well. So let's use this here, which is called the grease pencil. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna draw what I think the geometry should be, and then it's kind of like an easy way to just get my thoughts out on paper, or digitally, that is. Let's see here and figure things out. Okay. Because we want the flow here for a scalp. Go flow around to here. Flow around to here. I don't want a bunch of triangles if I can. See, like right here, I'm forming a triangle of sorts. Okay. Which, the problem with a triangle... There's not a lot of problems with a triangle. It's just cleaner to do quads if you can. Okay, so now I've done that drawing, I've kind of got an idea. It just helped, like, get my brain going here. Now I can do something like this. I think. By the way, I hope everyone's upcoming Halloween is fantastic, whatever it may be. Today I'm working on my kid's outfit, which is gonna be, he's gonna be a Boo from Mario Brothers, and because he wanted to be a ghost, so I wanted it to be something geeky, of course. So he shall be a Boo from the Mario Brothers. And one thing is, I'm going to put one face on the front of it, so I'm taking a Chinese lantern and I'm converting it into a Boo. And so on the front side face, you're gonna have the, you know, what you think of the Boo ghost face, but on the back side, I'm gonna have the shy Boo. Because in the games, the Mario Brothers games, when you look away from the Boos, they kind of like cover their, or whenever you're facing the Boos, they cover their faces and they're shy. Whenever you look away, they've got a scary face. So I thought that'd be really cute to do one side on each of his paper lantern. And then I'm gonna use a LED light to light him up from the inside, and hopefully I'll give kind of like a ghostly appearance. We shall see though. Pretty excited about it. Looks like we're gonna need another quad, or another subdivision here, just to pull off this geometry. And if there's more geometry, as I'm getting started with it here, that's okay. I'll come by and simplify it later. I think most important is to not just make something, is to make something that's looking pretty good. I might honestly start working fairly fast, just so I don't get in my own head about the geometry. Thank you. Have a good one, Linda. Yeah, it'd be exciting if I can get this character done, because then it's just one step closer to working on the game proper. Because after this stage, I'm going to work on the 3D modeling for her, or say the texturing for her. So that's like painting more or less the surface of the character. And then after that comes rigging her up for in the game, which would be cool as well. Listen to my own little music in the background too. Hopefully it doesn't pop up in stream, so I don't get hit by any of those copyright claims. Let's see here. I think I should bring these lines down. Let's go ahead and work on the top of her scalp real quick. It's like the transition points before it goes to the back of her scalp. Tentatively put those there. Don't like how packed some of this geometry is, but we'll get it. A little midway point here. There we go. And I'll probably separate this hair piece out and mimic or mirror it once I get it to a pretty good point. And you see here how this is just getting a little bit confused and muddled. You want your geometry to be about spaced in such a way that there isn't a lot of stretching. Because if there's too much stretching, then you end up, the lighting models aren't able to interpret them in the game, which is where you get just kind of odd shimmering, or the polygons just look a little odd. So I need to be low poly without just destroying the appearance of any of this. I think I'm doing alright for the moment here. I should remember, since I'm on Instagram, I need to keep my subject in the center here while I'm working. One moment, fine, folks. Yeah, thanks again for being here on Hard Drive 32, by the way. Always means a lot while I'm working on the game to have company. All I'm doing here is I'm gonna take the time, check, good, that Twitch was running A-okay. The only problem is, oh my gosh, what are you doing to me, Twitch? I set it's got the wrong category for it. It's putting Them and Us, which is a horror game I played recently. Which is totally not right. A moment as I switch the category to be correct. Let's see here, edit stream info, because we do an R, we're not playing Them and Us. There we go, guys. I'll be right back, by the way. And I return. Okay, what had happened was, it's funny, I have the heat in my house just set to 68, but that is enough to make me, like, I don't know why, just blazing hot. So I'm gonna go turn that off real quick. So I'm not glistening too much on stream here. This back here. Yeah, we're gonna have to do something with this hair eventually, get it looking really good. I think today I'll probably go to 10. Won't be as long of a stream as I would like to have had normally, but it was partially just because I had so much technical difficulties when I started the day. Tomorrow will not be the same way, and I am moving my streams to being Monday, Wednesday, Friday, essentially every day. So here, for example, is a great point where I could transition some of the geometry. Question is how I wish to do so. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna stay right there. I think I'm cool with that. Someone who knows 3D modeling more would probably be like, good. That's the point he's wanting to do it. Okay. And that's right. That's how I'm gonna roll with this. Let's take the opportunity here. We're gonna hide some of this character here. use select circle here. Or start hiding parts of this geometry. Make a little bit bigger selection circle here. So we can more easily see the hair while we're working. I get the bottom portion all done. Yeah, just using the H key to hide, the H and Alt H to reveal. Back to where we were. Where we can see things proper. And like I said, if you are on Instagram and you want to say hola or chat, definitely jump on HardDrive32 on either YouTube or Twitch, and I'll be able to say hola to you there. Yeah, I think what we'll do is we'll kind of like model the hair as if we're not even considering, you know, worried about the face and all that kind of stuff. So we can adjust afterwards. Bridge these two loops really quickly. Boom, 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 boom. I don't know why she looks like she has such an old hairstyle. That's something probably whenever I do a redesign, I'll adjust some. And while this may be more geometric and complex than I would like, I think honestly getting the hair right is important. So, and this is just a prototype version of this character. I do plan to come back through and rework it for the, you know, final release of the game. But that's what we're rolling with for now. And her hair isn't it's a bit asymmetrical, so it's not quite a mirror situation in her hair. So I'll probably end up just copying whatever I make here and then just bring it to the other side. Let's get some good flow. There's her hair comes down here. Yeah, I'm excited though, man, to see if this additional time on stream is gonna help me out big time with getting the big headway on the project. And then off stream, I've been working on coding, and I'm actually just finished up my Python. I'm gonna actually try to get certified on, say, like LinkedIn or something. I'm gonna take some certification courses and see just where my knowledge is at. And then there comes C#, which is what Unity uses primarily. So this would be pretty cool if I can have a lot of this programming knowledge under me. Because I have some basic understanding of programming due to some teaching work I did here a little bit last year. And so kind of at an online college where I was teaching kids how to make Unity games. And so I got to learn a little bit of C# there, but then it's like going beyond the knowledge I have there to fill it out to be more of a developer. It's been pretty easy so far, to be honest. Programming is pretty easy to pick up, difficult to master. So a lot of it comes down to just knowing the shortest route to accomplish things, and then having the mind to keep it organized well enough for both other programmers and for the computer to understand. So I would say I'm very early on in my programming knowledge, but it's cool to learn it. It's just something new for me. let's take this out and let's extrude out here. I can't remember quite how the back of her hair works, but I do have an illustration of her backside that I can use for reference here in a second, which is this right here. Bring this in. The thing is, so back at the studio I used to work out, we were teaching ourselves 3D, and what was shocking to me is, so there was one member of our team who I would say, he just wasn't very technically minded. He was very good in the practical art sense. So he was excellent doing 3D illustration, those kind of things, but you know, there was concern because of how difficult it was for him to pick up 3D programs like Unity, that how he would do it 3D modeling. And the thing is, his background was in sculpture, and it was incredible, even on the 3D modeling side of things, how good he became at using 3ds Max and Blender, with even not being like a very technically minded person. It just translated so well to his background in sculpture. It was, I mean, for some that might be obvious because of things like ZBrush, but these are technical enough programs that can be a bit frustrating, so I just wasn't sure how he would pick things up, and he did so good. He was better than me, better than most of our team, to be honest. He was really good, and I haven't caught up with him a bit, but I hope he's still pursuing 3D stuff because he was excellent at it. I was really impressed by what he did, especially in such a short amount of time. Yeah, his illustration work was good too. Made him a double whammy, being good at illustration work and 3D. That's kind of my thing about all this, is I am not the best when it comes to practical art. I can pick up programs easily, but something about as soon as things come to paper, I just have a lot of problems. So it's been nice to kind of grow on this side of things. This type of more freeing art versus, I shouldn't say freeing, because graphic design is freeing, but my day job, I'm working with a lot of corporate clients, so there is just, you have to consider quite a wide audience, so your work can't upset a large audience. And I like it because I am a people pleaser, and so graphic design is perfect for those that kind of love other people. Like, I love it, just about everybody I meet, with very few exceptions. And so graphic design is a great field for me because I like making the clients happy. Whereas I think a lot of artists, they're seeking to be understood with their expression, with their art. This isn't true of all artists, but for a good portion of artists, art is expression of themselves and the things they can't voice in their daily lives. And so having to please a client and control their voice like that is really stifling and frustrating and all sorts of things. So I'm trying to learn how to be a little more self-centered with my art, and I don't mean that in a bad sense. I just mean like learning who I am and expressing myself is important, and it's difficult. But I'm gonna get there, my boys and girls and whatevers in betweens. Closer, closer and closer. Also, I plan to watch this weekend Dune. I've been really excited about it. I love D&D Denise work, saw Blade Runner multiple times at theaters, which I was really lucky. I saw Blade Runner multiple times in IMAX theater. That was a trip, man. I just like Denise's work, cinematography wise, you just bathe in the beautiful visuals and just enjoy it so much. Oh my gosh, so pretty. His whole crew that he works with is just fantastic. So I hope Dune does really well. And it's on HBO Max for free if you guys want to watch. And if you guys haven't seen any trailers for it, it's a really cool, hard sci-fi. Looks excellent. A moment here. Just checking things. I got to look up how to chat with Instagram Live from my computer. I think let me hide some of these back faces here so we can get the front of the hair. And then I'm thinking I'm feeling pretty good about mirroring things. Alright, so let's get the madness of this main hair done. Do. Let's do this halfway point here. That'll work good for getting that hair in. I think we can get rid of this line. Dissolve edge. Bye. Fill it in. Now I did have one of these edges that I wanted to be kind of like where the hair comes up off the forehead. So that's what this one is. It's like a crown portion here. And I think it would be good to maybe have it swoop down like this. No, that's not gonna work. Low down. This could. What to do? Thanks again, guys, for being here on Hard Drive 32 to do some 3D modeling. If you wish to chat with me, go follow me and watch me live on on Twitch and YouTube. And for those on Instagram, thanks for being here too. And sorry I can't say hola yet. Got to figure out a technical way to stream from my desktop and see Instagram chat, and I'll figure it out. Yeah, see, at this point, I do think it needs to come down. But this is such a confused quad. I hate that. Let's bring this out a little bit. Doesn't be super pronounced, but just a little bit. You see how this is confusing right here. Maybe I'll simplify it. I think this could work. It's gonna need some adjustments. All right, let's roll with it. Roll with it. Let's keep going. Never give up. think at this point it might be good to just connect it to her face somehow. Yeah, let's reveal our geometry. Let's see it all. Okay. So I think what I could do is the texture itself can then feed in. So what we're gonna do, this is great actually, this might work out really good. We're going to have this connect to there, that's there. Go. I'll go ahead and take a moment here and I'm not gonna subdivide the geometry here. I think I'm gonna leave that kind of gap. So this face portion, I'm gonna connect here. We're not going to touch that plane there. I think I'm okay with it. But let's connect this to, oh God. That's not what I thought it was. So these are connected now. Yes, they are. So we got some face geometry here. That I really would love to connect somewhere. Maybe that face just looks like I could go bye-bye. Yeah, I can just go bye-bye, and then this can connect up here. Is there anything weird about these faces? Probably. There's probably something wrong here I'm not even catching, but right now that looks okay. We'll just get this to swoop in a way that looks really cool. I regret connecting those two. I don't think I'm gonna let those two stay connected. I need to clear up my grease pencils so we get in a mess. Yeah, I think what I would love to do instead is make a triangle here. Just a nice way to imply the way her hair works with the geometry itself. Usually smooth it all out, make it a little more rounded. Now her hair is effectively connected to her face. She can never take her hair off, because it would take her face off. Nice smooth line. All right. So now I can run the hair back to here and connect it with her neckline. That'd be good. That's probably what I'll do. Let's do it. Let's connect it right to her neckline. So, let me go here. And I think we're going to have an additional piece of geometry here to connect up to that portion, so I'm going to leave that there. Sorry, I'm thinking through when I should connect this or not. Looking at the model, or sorry, the illustration back here, looks like I should probably take the hair back and then connect it. Let's delete these for a second. So let's move this quad up a bit. And make this the other hair portion. What the heck? Why did that happen? Why are you merging me, bro? I've got auto merge on, I know, but I guess it was enough for it to auto merge. Alright, so. There you go. Okay, so that'll form a triangle here. Now we can connect those two. Cool. All right, and then from here we simply need to draw the rest of the hair down to this little portion back here. Let's actually connect it right here. Oh, wait, make another triangle. Mea culpa. I don't mean to make a bunch of triangles, but we're gonna do it this time, folks. We can clean it up later. There we go. And I think that hair should connect there. And what I'll do is I'll move the hairline up to be a little bit better with her color. Look how far out that is. That's crazy. Crazy far out. Yo, why are you acting like that? Didn't mean for her to get that crazy. We'll eventually compare this to our illustration. Let's see here. Boom, slide this up to match this line. Probably gonna leave some of this flow free so that way I can control how it animates. Stop auto merging. I think I'm gonna cut this a bit. This allows it to freely flow around that. Let's dissolve this one. Bye. There we go. I can connect these two. More triangles than I would like. That's for friggin' certain. Looks like it accidentally merged some things while I wasn't looking. Good job, Blender. What I probably won't do is I probably won't. Maybe I will merge them. First things first. I can. That's one way of doing it. So now this is a nice quad. I can delete this face. Oh, its hair is coming along. It's almost there. Whew. Yeah, thanks again, guys, for being here. I'm gonna get there. We're gonna be at a stage before too long where we're working on a cool game. How the sausage is made. Okay. And what I'd love to do here is just do something like, let's see how I can get close to that. Quad, triangle. Preferably, this part would be the triangle. The tip of the hair, so that way the hair has a really sharp point. The thing is, though, I do need to adjust her hair because I did have a cool idea for the back of her hair. I quickly smooth out these lines. More. Yeah, worry about it later. G, Y, bring out the Y. Have it snap to this edge here, back of her hair. But end of her hair, this is an okay scenario. It's not something I do normally, but so I'm going to smooth everything that is not attached to an edge piece, so that way I don't disrupt the geometry flow that I've got going on now. I'll just calm things down a bit, make it a little more rounded. Now, we're going to take all this and we're going to copy and mirror it to the other side, which is finishing a portion of the work, but not all of it, that's for sure. Because their hair is asymmetrical, so it's just part of the challenge. I think I'm going to copy everything but the portion that connects, just to make things easier, to her face here. Alright. And scale, if I remember right, to scale negatively in the Z will give me the mirror. Nope, not the Z. X. There we go. We'll allow it. This is a part where I might allow it to snap a little bit. But I don't want it to split an edge yet. We'll sew this all together real quick here. There we go, boys and girls. Oh, so close. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, she's almost there. Okay, so let's see what we can connect here. Did want her hair to come up a little bit higher on this side, so that's why I'm not adding another crest ridge there of hair. And the hair here, we're going to pull out on the X just a little bit. I think I merged it here. I did. Actually, in this case, not going to swoop in at all, so yeah, probably it's going to more cleanly merge with her face in this case. So it's connected there for now. I'll just afterwards. Slide it even further back, just because of how it's going to be used. Actually merge the vertice here. Oops, not edge, vertex. Okay, now her face is securely welded. Getting really close here, fill that gap. Like that. Cool. Okay, we're doing really good. Now we just got to do some edge splitting here to connect the hair back here. It should be pretty clean, looks like it is. And oops, come on, buddy. Snap all these vertices to here. One downside is it does create a quad, but that's okay. This is a pretty easy one to fit, or in this case, N-gon, which is not what you want. You don't want any 5-sided anythings, 5-sided or above. Then the computer won't know how to interpret it. That's okay, we'll just do this for now. Okay, this probably, oh, let's get this here. Final touches. Let's make it metallic, just so you guys can see it a little bit better. All right, that's super duper close. The only thing is, it's really quickly. I just want the back of her hair to swoop a little bit. Not too concerned how. So it's really quickly. Turn off auto merge. Turn off snapping. Just take these in here. I think we'll scale them in a bit. I'll bring them in over here. Rotate them. Oops. Just gotta make sure it snaps to the face here. Oh god. It connected to her chest. What have I done? Put a gaping hole there. Ah, screw it. This is a prototype. I'll eventually do her. I do adjust her character design in a lot of regards, so. We'll adjust it further as we go. Yeah, thanks again for everybody here that's on Instagram or here on YouTube or Twitch. Sorry that I'm not able to talk with you Instagram folks. I just want to say though, if you do want to say hola and talk, just come visit the stream on either Twitch or Instagram and you'll be able to say hello there. Yeah, eventually I'll probably figure out how to solve that. Oop, we got a gap here we need to fill. What I'll do is I'll delete this edge here. There's some odd hidden geometry in that mix there. Just to make sure everything works a-okay. So like here's a place where there might be a quad. I guess it's not because it's not connected. Getcha. This probably isn't connected either then. Oh, it is. Guess that works. All right. That is such an awkward quad. I do not want that. No, I do not. So what we're gonna do, we're going to prefer is to merge these onto here. Have it auto merge. Definitely not split it, edge and faces. Delete this face. Go no, no, no. I got an idea. I got an idea. Trying to prevent this from merging. What I'll do is I'll just hide these for a moment. There. That is slightly better. And then what I can do is, yeah, I'm okay with that. It's not perfect, but I'm okay with that. That'll do. This needs to come in a little bit. So does that though. Now I'm trying to remember how to delete crease pencil. Alright, boys and girls. I'm so pumped. This is what Val's looking like for the moment. Got her pretty well set up in a lot of regards. Next up comes the texturing part of it. Boom. Just so you guys see, this is the background character here. Kind of what we're going for. And we'll see how close we can get to that once we get to the texturing phase of things. Oh, I'm so excited! So I hope you guys enjoyed what you saw today. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, of course. And I'll tell you that I'm now moving to Monday through Friday. Not Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Monday through Friday. That was the old schedule. New schedules every single morning at hopefully 8:30 a.m. as long as I get my technical stuff coming up. No later than 9. So I'm going to try to be on before 8:30 a.m. CST. You'll see me working on 3D games like this, and hopefully you'll get to see a little project come along from start to finish. So thanks a bunch, you guys. I hope you have a wonderful day ahead. All the best, and catch up with you later. Ciao.